we have the Hyundai Tucson 1.6 GDI SE on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of it from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat, and then underneath the carpet section even more space should you need it. We're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are as good as new. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now they're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left hand side we have the rev counter, and on the right hand side the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle you can see the total miles for this car are 14,995. The information that's displayed above that can be changed using buttons on the steering wheel. There's various different pieces of fuel economy information, including a digital readout for the speedometer, and then you've got a few other menus as well, like the car settings and user settings, and then back round to the beginning again. The buttons I was using to do that are on the right hand side here, along with cruise control. And on the left hand side we have stereo controls as well as some phone controls as well, including voice activation. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it will do that for you without you having to take your phone out of your bag or pocket. That is of course once you paired up your phone, and that is done on the central screen just here. If you hit the phone button and then follow the instructions on screen from there. Let's turn the stereo on first. If we hit the phone button, and then you can see just there it's asking you to press number 1, which should be just here, and follow the rest of the instructions from there. When it comes to radio, this car's got FM, DAB and AM radio. Media, it will say nothing is connected at the moment. There's a USB input, auxiliary input, and you can stream your music wirelessly as well, once you paired up your phone of course. So working our way down, we've got the dual zone climate control. You can adjust the temperature independently on either side of the car. Once you're happy with the temperature, you can adjust the fan speed here. That button will turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking control of the fan speed itself, which you can hear it doing now. You can override that by readjusting the fans to whatever speed you want. We've also got heated driver and passenger seats, and then below that 2 12-volt charging sockets, as well as the auxiliary and USB input that I mentioned previously. A 6-speed manual gearbox, and then next to that we have a few buttons. So this will turn off the parking sensors at the rear of the car. This one is the stop and start. So this car is designed to cut out when you're stationary in traffic. Pushing that button will turn that system off. It's on every single time you start the car, so you'd have to turn it off every time if you wished to turn it off. You can also change the steering setup. So if I press that button, it will show steering mode normal or steering mode sport. Sport, it will just give you slightly firmer steering, and normal will be the normal amount that I guess you'd be used to in your current car. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.